Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 27th to May 3rd, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, goodness, everything's falling out. I love the cards are just like popping forward. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. Fantastic. Okay, let's move this a little bit down. There we go. That's better. Okay, so at the center of this week is, the Six of Cups. That's not unusual for this week. For one reason or another, it's making us a bit nostalgic, right? So here it is having kind of like the best memories of the past come forward and bolster you and move you forward and, really help to get you to where you want to be, but also be mindful that we can spend a lot of time living in the past. Like our mind can just drift to the past very easily and kind of stay there. It's like, oh, it was better once upon a time, or, oh, I missed this person or this or that, and just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of getting a bit of the blues, because the past is so alive in our minds during this time. And Spirit is really saying, have the best things come forward and then just keep on moving forward in the present and stay firmly grounded in the present. So the past doesn't kind of like sweep you away. It moves us then to our challenge, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So we are going to have a bit of a challenge accepting the gifts from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, that really bring us a lot of prosperity, which sounds silly. It's like, well, that's wrong. And I agree, like it sounds wrong, but there is something here where we're going to see that we're kind of like pushing away the success because it isn't how we envisioned it. And Spirit's like, let me take you forward. Let me guide you, and you're being given a gift from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, of prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. Plant the seeds. Plant the seeds and watch them grow. Do not ignore it. All right. So here, because it's not going to be the way that you thought it was going to be, but it is a beautiful blessing for you. So don't ignore it. It moves us then to where we need to focus. This is the Four of Cups. And again, it's reiterating this message of we're going to be seeing things one way. We're going to be like, no, it has to be like this. And Spirit's like, no, do it a different way. Do it a different way. Spirit's going to be calling you in a different direction. And so here it's going to be very important to embrace that different direction, even if it feels like it's taking you off the path that you thought you should be on. It moves us then, Sagittarius, to the past, what we're leaving behind. And that's the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords can be just a really great defender, right? It can be a person who it, like, stands up for us, has our back. And it's not saying that they're leaving us, right? And it could be that this person is moving or something to that effect. But here it is just a sense of like, okay, now I can step into this role. Now I can step into my power. Now I can embrace my voice. And that's going to be very, it's going to be very fierce. It's going to be very empowering. It's going to be very beautiful for us. I actually feel like we don't want this person's energy to leave us. So if we hold on to it, like that would be okay. But it's not going to be as like, I'm just seeing this person as your defender. And this can very well be also for a lot of Sagittarians. This is somebody who has passed on, who was just like a fierce person, like a very kind person. I'm just getting very kind energy. Could be, it could be a man or a woman, because the king is coming forward as just like, this is a person who got things done. This is a person who like embraced a good challenge, they loved a good argument. they did. Like, you would look at them and be like, oh, this is giving me agita, but you love this. Okay. And so here there is that sense of stepping into not the role of arguing, but they were defending you, because there was something here where there was a bit of a weakness, right? Or an illness or a hurt or a pain or heartbreak or something that happened, right? And they stepped in and they're defending you. And now they're like, you got it, kid. Like, you got it. You're good. And then they have this power around you. And they're also going to be very instrumental in the people that you meet, because, especially if you're looking for a relationship, because this person is like, we're not going to do the nonsense. Like, we're not doing nonsense. You're going to be firmly on your feet and firmly moving forward and, very empowered as this goes. And no gold diggers either way, right? Male or female, we are going to go forward just like this, or however they identify, right? We're going to go forward just like this. So just know that about this energy. Like, they're around you, but they were really around you. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is a person, I would even say they weren't an air sign energy. They were just a person who had a tendency of speaking their mind. Like, they were like, nope, this is the truth. This is what you have to hear. And they just kind of went for it like that. So I like them. They're feisty. It moves us then to our strength during this time. And that's strength. Our strength is strength. And our strength is kindness and love and compassion. Here, the lion could easily take her down, right? Easily. And that could be very scary. But she's standing beside the lion, and she's not afraid. She has her hand on him, and it's like, this is okay. Your greatest strength is love, and your greatest strength is being able to love and being able to move forward in the compassion of the heart when others are afraid to, when others meet it with anger or frustration or chaos. So your greatest strength is love. This is also a Leo energy. Time frame is July 23rd to August 22nd. You can have a Leo on your side that is just fantastic and really like shining. But also, if you have Leo in your chart, that energy is going to come forward, that energy of shining and embracing your power. Also, personally, there is a sense, like, Leo is ruled by the sun. There is the sense during this time of embracing our strength and moving us forward in power, in beauty, in connection, in insight. And just like letting our strengths shine, because we're ruled by Jupiter, Sagittarius, and Jupiter enhances. So Jupiter enhances the voice. Jupiter enhances the strength. We are the great enhancer. It brings us then to our present situation, which is us coming through as a queen of fire, queen of wands. So here, the candle illuminates her heart. So you're going to see that your heart is illuminated a lot during this week. You're moving forward in passion, but that passion is really drenched. It's just absolutely drenched in kindness, in love, in deeper understanding. Though to other people, you seem a bit aloof. So just know that. Other people will be like, oh, well, Sagittarius is a bit aloof. Like, I don't always know where they stand, or I feel like it's harder to really connect with them. That's going to be some. And some people feel like they know you like white on rice, right? Like butter-nose toast type of thing. But they don't fully know you. And that is part of the mystery that you have, Sagittarius. It's part of your beauty. That's one of the things that I like about Sagittarians, but it can also be something that people find really, really frustrating. So do be mindful about that. But this is your week to be a queen. I mean, this is your week of power and insight and determination and fire and focus, and also, caring and nurturing. You nurture the flame. You were like, in old myths and in olden times, there were the keepers of the flame, and they were very important. Also, like in history, like people who were on the watchtowers and lit the flames to know that, like fire signals, like in what is it, Lord of the Rings, right? To let people know that the trouble is coming. So because they had to signal, they had to talk over long distances, and they didn't have telephones. So here it is a nurturer of the flame. It's a nurturer of passion and fire and determination. And you're going to see that you're building that up within yourself, which is going to let you take the prosperities, because queens aren't poor, right? Queens are not poor. It moves us then to the advice, and that's the Ace of Cups. This is healing, beautiful love. This is a treasure coming forward, right? This little tiny seahorse is holding a pearl, and it's kind of like it holds a baby, right? And so here there is the sense of holding a treasure to you, and as you hold this treasure, it guides you forward in the most unbelievable of ways. But it's going to come in ways that you hadn't expected. And it comes through trials, it comes through tribulations and heartbreaks and disappointments, because a pearl is made that way. A pearl is simple oyster spit, right? That is valuable, but it is a irritant in the oyster's mouth that they cover with mucus and mucus and mucus, or muscle, or whatever the heck you find oysters in. I mean, not oysters, pearls in. I don't know. So here, there's a sense of like, through great irritation, through great struggle, through great determination and focus and insight comes something beautiful, and you're going to let that shine further. But you can have a hard time taking it, and there's also a hard time like trusting your heart, because you kind of feel at times that your heart is too sensitive, like if you feel too much. And though that can be an intense thing, it isn't necessarily a bad thing. You just cannot let it stop you. Feel it and keep on moving forward. It moves us then to the Wheel of Fortune. And this is, this is the environment that you're in right now. And it's like everything is changing. Like there's literally change afoot all around you. And it's embracing that change, and it's embracing that power. And it brings us then to our hopes and our fears, because new season is coming in. And that is the Knight of Pentacles. It is moving forward in prosperity and success. It is taking that gift. But what we fear is that we'll never take that gift, that we'll never be at that place that maybe we once were, or we had envisioned for ourselves. And it's just going to be a slow drudgery. And Spirit is saying, don't do that. Don't do that to you. Don't curse you, right? Look at you and say, I'm slowly and steadily moving forward in utter prosperity and utter success. And you are building something extreme. You can also have an energy around you that's very slow moving. This is not a fast moving person. This is kind of like a snail's pace, right? And they move in prosperity, and that prosperity is coming your way. It brings us then to our outcome. And we are the knight, right? The messenger of fire is the Knight of Wands, protects the queen, right? We are moving forward. This is going to be a time, the end here is of action, and it's of action in the waking world. It's not just sitting back on our laurels being like, oh, okay, that's fine. But it is actively moving forward and saying, okay, this is what I need to do. This is going to be a great week to kind of like write out what you want and see it, seeing it, and then kind of scheduling it or looking at things and being like, oh, okay, well, it takes so much time to do this or that. Maybe you're like me. I'm so time blind. It is bad. So here, when you start to see it, when you start to really have yourself rooted, and then you're like, oh, okay, so I'll need this time to do this or this to do that, it will be very beneficial to you. But you're looking at things in a new way. There's like new insight coming in where before you didn't see it. And then you move forward in tenacity, in determination, in fire, in focus, and you're opening up one door after another, after the other. Now, this is the second fastest moving night. This is the slowest moving night. So you yourself, Sagittarius, are the fastest moving night, or the second fastest moving night. And so when things move slow, you think, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? No, it just takes time, right? Fire moves quickly. The earth moves slowly. So just being aware of that is going to be very important. What we plant takes more time than sometimes we think it should. So just being aware of that is going to be very important for us. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And this is the woodpecker. It says, use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. Because everything is changing, right? The Wheel of Fortune is coming in, change is coming in so powerfully, so intensely, and you are going to see that change guide you forward in a way that you hadn't expected it would or that it could. And you have to find that new rhythm. You have to find that new balance. But once you find it, it becomes a part of you. And it's like, oh, this is actually what I was missing. Our chakra message, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is listening. So this is the third chakra. Whenever I think of the third chakra, I always think of talking, right? But with listening, it's so important. It's listening to our bodies. It's listening to ourselves. It's listening to the intuition that is around us. It's listening to the world that is around us. It's listening to people when they speak. If we listen, right, in a world where everybody's busy talking and everybody's busy trying to talk over the other person, we open up so many pathways. Like, we open up such beauty to ourselves. And it also is a superpower to listen. Our energy to be mindful of for this week, angels and spirit guides, is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is walking away. It is an ending, right? It is like, I have to choose me, and be mindful here. It can be that somebody who has walked away is coming back, and you can be really tempted by that. You're like, oh, this is a great idea. Not really. So do be mindful about it. But also be mindful here of what you want to walk away from. You know, what you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated. Because it's like, there's something here where Spirit is saying, don't give up yet. You're frustrated because you know this change is coming, right? And you have blessings coming your way. And they're powerful and they're intense and they're beautiful. Do not walk away quite yet. You know, yes, walk away from bad situations, right? Anything that is hurting you, harming you. But don't walk away from believing in yourself, because you have to choose you. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the white swan. It says the power of divine grace is within you. Yeah, it's that grace, it's that gentleness that we need to embrace and walk forward in this world with. That is within you, and that is leading you forward in the most beautiful of ways. Our subconscious chakra message is rebirth. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below your feet. You're being reborn. Things are transforming. And, you know, like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, you will be unrecognizable to others at times, but like to yourself. The energy of you is going to be so transformed that it's going to kind of take your breath away. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Six of Pentacles. Be mindful of things being out of balance, especially financially, okay? Especially, like, it's diminishing your worth and it's diminishing your work. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Your subconscious tarot message is the Six of Pentacles. So it's interesting that this is like, be mindful, things being out of balance, but you put things in balance this week. And that's why Spirit is like, hey, write it out, see it, and you will be surprised at how far you can go, how much you can accomplish. Whereas before it was just so overwhelming. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of your positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of yourself. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Sagittarius, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.